Hello everyone. In this video I will try to explain my theory about the cause of mud floods. There are evidences of mud floods all over the world. Many of the major cities show signs of buildings that seem to have been buried in up to 15 feet or 5 meters of mud. There are cases of even thicker layers of mud floods to be found. It seems that mud floods are worldwide events. First, I will explain my view on how mud floods are created. I will also point out how different parts of the same city can show a difference in the thickness of the layer of mud. I cannot show you any photos, but I will try to let you understand what I'm talking about. We have all seen the dust storms that engulf cities in places like Saudi Arabia, China, Australia. The United States are no exception. I'm referring to the red-brown colored clouds of dust which are passing through the cities. Those clouds of fine dust can be up to around 5,000 feet high, which is about 1.5 kilometers. These dust storms are associated with sand, but they are actually not composed out of sand. The dust in those clouds is made out of particularly fine particles, which are light enough to be easily lifted up to 5,000 feet or 1.5 kilometers in the air. Now let's imagine what will happen if it starts to rain at the same time as one of these huge clouds of very fine dust is passing through a city. The water from the raindrops will be mixed up with the fine dust on its way down to the surface. By the time that the water from the rain has made its way through the cloud of fine dust, it will become a muddy substance. That muddy substance will be also gaining in size as it descends towards the surface. I think that entire chunks of mud will be created on their way down. The 5,000 feet high cloud of fine dust, in combination with the water from the rain clouds, will be compressed to a layer of mud which could have a thickness up to 15 feet, depending on the height of the dust cloud and of the amount of water released from the rain. What I am saying here is that the so-called mud floods are created due to a combination of a dust storm and a rain at the same time. Let's try to answer some important questions in order to find out how viable this theory is. For example, is it possible to start raining at the same time as a cloud of fine dust is present? Yes, it is possible. Rain clouds are at much higher altitude. Usually rain falls from around 6,000 feet, which is around 2 kilometers. Clouds of rain are positioned at a higher altitude than the altitudes which a dust cloud can reach, and a combination of both is very much possible. How thick of a layer of mud can a combination of rain and a dust cloud produce? If the cloud of fine dust which engulfs a city is 5,000 feet high, which is 1.5 kilometers, it will be mixed with the water from the rain and compressed to a layer of mud that can be several meters high. Buildings are showing that a layer of mud has buried the first and in some cases also the second floor. We are seeing mud floods all over the world, and therefore we should also ask the following question. Can such dust storms occur all over the world? If we look at the world map, we will see that deserts are to be found everywhere. There are major deserts in Africa, Asia, North America, South America, Australia, Middle East, and there are smaller, desert-like regions all over the world. A source for such dust clouds is practically everywhere to be found. The difference in the thickness of the mud layer which we see in different parts of the same city can also be easily explained. The rain of mud accumulates on the surface, it will start to build up and it will always try to find its level, just like other liquid substances do. A city that is built on a hill will show that the layer of mud is much thicker in the lower areas of the city than in areas which are uphill. After such rain of mud, there will be actual mud floods in the city. A relatively slow-moving wave of mud will distribute itself on the surface. I have concluded for myself that mud floods are caused by the combination of a dust cloud and a rain at the same time. As a result, chunks of mud were falling from the sky and were burying the cities in thick layers of mud. But this is it for now. Stay tuned. Remember to like, share, comment and all the rest. Be well. Bye.